As artists, we are more than just one thing. We are creative explorers. Allow yourself to be that, to expand, to evolve and try new things. Don't let social media restrict you to being one thing or sticking to just one niche. Express all of you, in all your ways. In this day and age, we are so often told that creating within one specific niche is key to having a successful online brand, business, and social media presence. That we need to be able to define our work in a concise way, and we need to be able to identify exactly who we are as a creative and keep giving our audience that version of ourselves. Let me just start off by saying that I don't disagree that sharing one specific kind of content can help reach a lot of people and give them a reason to stick around. I myself have had success from doing that, but I do believe that allowing yourself to move around and change and evolve is so important as a creator. The issue is that we tend to get so bogged down by labels, and this is where our creativity can get compromised and we can feel trapped. Speaking from experience, that can leave you feeling quite uninspired, unmotivated, and stagnant. I want to let myself and my creative work evolve, and through this video I just want to remind myself and let you know that it is okay to change. In 2017, I created an Instagram page for my travel photography while I was on my gap year on the other side of the world. Then I began sharing art on that page, paired with poetry and long philosophical captions that would go on to form my first self-published book, Let Go. I became quite committed to creating an art business in 2018 and worked really hard to grow my Instagram beyond just friends and family and really create a brand. I posted a new cosmic line drawing pretty much every day and was constantly working on self-reflection products. I was getting a positive response to that, and my page actually grew quite quickly. I was at 100,000 followers just under a year later. Plus, I had a full-time business selling my art and products. It was seriously amazing and a crazy ride. And I kept going and I hit 200,000. So now my page had a very distinct style and my audience definitely knew what to expect from my posts. But after quite a stressful time of running a growing business on my own, I was getting burnt out and I didn't have the same kind of inspiration to keep creating that kind of art anymore. I was just itching to try new things and change up the aesthetic a little. I did try some slightly different things now and then, but I just kept going back to my black background, metallic line drawings. That was just my classic style. As time went on, my relationship with my work was slowly changing and I was feeling a little stuck. But don't get me wrong, I still adore that style of art and I really truly love the products that I've made. But I knew that I was changing in terms of my thinking, my interests, my inspirations, and I just wanted to express that. I wanted to express who I was in that point in time. It was difficult though, because I had evidence that my audience wasn't really responding to that side of my creativity as much, or didn't resonate as much. And I'm so grateful to everyone that follows me and supports my work, and I want to give them what they're there for. Plus, I'd put in so much work to grow to where I was. It almost felt like I was throwing away a potential opportunity to keep growing. For a long time, from when I started, I was genuinely creating what I loved, and it just happened to be what others seemed to love too. But I couldn't deny that it didn't feel 100% true to me anymore, mainly just because I was getting a little bored of it and just wanted to stretch my creativity. And that's normal. So I wanted to share that story because I don't want you to feel trapped in a niche because of receiving success from that. Art is a way of expressing yourself, and you are always changing and evolving, so it only makes sense for your art to evolve too. I recently started an art magazine to celebrate multidisciplinary creativity, and I plan to focus more on YouTube now than Instagram moving forward. I see both these projects as ways to combine and encapsulate all my interests and be creative in new ways. Ways to be real and express myself even as I change and go through different phases of different kinds of art. Something that's helped me feel more confident in breaking away from my original niche is focusing on creating for a particular audience instead. It gives you more freedom in what you share while still providing a bit of a direction and having a little something that ties your work together. For me, I now imagine this audience being people who are simply similar to me, a similar age and demographic, who are creative and interested in multiple art forms. I want to create art, videos, products for multidisciplinary artists that are always on the lookout for new inspirations and could do with a little reassurance, like I often need, on their path of pursuing multiple creative projects and endeavors. If that sounds like you, by the way, I would love it if you subscribed. The idea of having a creative community on YouTube really excites me, and I would love if you were a part of it. So as a takeaway from this video, you don't have to follow trends and rules and stick to one niche. I give you permission to change and be on this journey of creative exploration with me. The best creative breakthroughs tend to happen when you let yourself experiment, have fun, and push your boundaries. Do and create what resonates with you. Your brand and niche is you, your uniqueness and authenticity. And those that follow you for that will be more invested and be there for the long run. I would love if you commented below all of your creative outlets and hobbies and what you're most interested in at the moment. I'm all for celebrating doing it all. I will leave you with a quote that is often misunderstood because it's turned into a shortened saying. The full phrase is, "A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one." It's such a gift to be multidisciplinary, to be inspired by and drawn to so many different things. I say follow those inspirations and let yourself be a creative explorer.